Coffee break with Thierry, Ron, and Emma. Woo! We're swinging. Yeah, I'm falling.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Strong by Emma. I am here with Heroic Sports.
Hey guys!
Hey.
Thanks Emma for having us.
Thank you.
The queen of clubs.
Oh, the queen of clubs.
Best
Yeah.
shirt I have ever seen.
Yes,
Totally.
it is the best shirt I've
Retro,
ever seen
vintage,
too.
we love it.
Thank you so much. So, we're in Denmark, we're not in Sweden just now, so we arrived early this morning and we're going to have a workshop with these guys. It's amazing. So, I just want to have some questions before the workshop.
Sure.
Can you describe your fitness background?
Yeah. I'm educated as a strength trainer here in Denmark, and I'm basically allowed to work with the teams at the national level, so people that are going to go to the Olympics and that kind of stuff. I did that in 2008. Then I got interested in kettlebells and Indian clubs and sort of like moved away from that to specialize in it. Created the kettlebell sports Denmark scene, and yeah.
Actually, the last time we saw each other was at a kettlebell competition in Sunderborg.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it was a long time ago.
Many years, yes.
Yeah, very long time ago. And you, Ron?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm just a player.
Oh, you're just a player.
Yeah. I like to think that I'm good at everything. Played a lot of ice hockey, a lot of volleyball. Always been active until the accident. The accident.
Oh, I have read about your
Yes.
accident. Yes.
Basically, just to make it short, it's scaffolding, Ron, boom, 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 bang, out.
Flat and out.
Yeah. But then I met this guy.
Yeah. And the rest is history.
The rest is history.
We're making it up as we go.
It hasn't got any better, just different.
So, you're from Heroic Sports, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So could you describe what Heroic Sports is?
Well, Heroic Sport is many things. It's like a laboratorium, it's a playground, it's a community place, kind of thing.
And on top of that, we design sports equipment, exercise equipment, and we teach people how to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I love your Palavandel, of course.
This is the main guy.
Yes,
The
this is
inventor
the
behind the
idea.
Palavandel.
This is the idea to bring an Indian club to everyone that wants to try. It's a soda pop bottle. It's a handle. Different sizes, different fillers. You get the drift. You can change the size, change the weight, so you can find something very easily to start with. It's just that's it.
So what do you actually...
It was too heavy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's too heavy. So what kind of future do you see for club swinging? What kind of development do you think we're aiming towards?
Are we allowed to talk about this?
Well,
Just in big
let's put it this way. I think mobility and stability is the new black. With the rise of yoga and activities for people that don't have to be elite fitness people to do, just get people moving. I think this type, what we do, is going to hit a lot of people as something that's easy and it works, and we'll get a better bottle.
That was part of the act.
Yeah. Sometimes things are not as stiff as you'd like them to be.
Yeah,
But the Palavandel holds.
yeah, it does.
The bottle was bent in already. Nah.
So, what sparked your interest for Indian clubs?
Well, I first heard about Indian clubs through a guy called Matt Fury. He talked about them, but that was back in '99, so there was not much information. I didn't know anything. I don't think I even knew how to use the internet back then. So it took me a while. I heard about them, and then it was around 2007 or so. I saw metal clubs. I ordered a lot of kettlebells. I got a set of clubs as well, but they were metal clubs, so a bit different in the purpose and how they swing and so on. Discovered Dr. Ed Thomas, which is one of the pioneer. You know, he started swinging when he was like 10 or something like that. He's now 75. And on top of it, he's a physical educator. So he's not just a club swinger. He knows a lot about the physical training and the history of it. So that's that, you know. And we've been swinging, got seriously into the club swinging when I met Ron, because I was running workshops with traditional wooden clubs, and I went to see him to ask to turn some clubs for me. That's when I discovered Ron, and he told me about his accident, and we started working on rehab, and it was so good that's why Ron got interested in making the Palavendel, to make it accessible to everybody.
Oh, that's great. So this is a very interesting question, because I have seen lots of different styles of club swinging, and you very much stand out in the club swinging community. So how would you describe your club swinging?
Let me start.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's get one thing clear. Terry is the expert.
Yeah.
By far, and what he's been doing is teaching me a lot of these techniques, which have helped me understand the club, even the bigger clubs. But I'm a little freestyle.
Yeah.
I learned some of the techniques, and I've almost considered this like music. So I learn the moves, and I just put them together kind of the way that I feel that I have the need at the time. Now Terry's a little bit more disciplined, and you can take it from here.
Yeah. Well, first of all, there's no such thing as one style. There are many styles, and even within a country, for example, like India, there are different styles of how the clubs look and how they use them, and so on. So I sort of draw inspiration from all those different styles. The ancient stuff that we see in the preserved books, you know, from the Victorian era, modern stuff from the club bells, and you know, I'm a physical trainer. I'm kind of well aware of my body and stuff, so I sort of play with the clubs. So we're not really doing traditional. We're using, you know, the traditional stuff as a source, but we're not limited by it. We just play.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the feedback we've gotten is so diverse that I think one has to just take a look at what one wants to get out of it. So if you're racket sports, tennis, badminton, squash, so you might find some of the movements more your style than other ones. But like, I mean, stability in the lower legs with the heavier clubs for ice hockey players, handball players, basket. I mean, all these types of things. I think you design your own thing based on what you do.
Yeah. You know, don't be limited by the information that you come across, because many people, it's like martial arts, you know, everybody's going to tell you, well, my style is the best, you should do it like that, or you're not holding it properly, or whatever. You know, they're circles. There are so many ways you can do circles. You can do it by the side, by the front, by the back, diagonally, horizontally, and then you just blend it.
Yeah.
So we keep it simple and fun.
And those are just the sports we're talking about. So I mean, kids do another thing, older people do another thing.
And that's one thing that I think that we have in common, is that we think that this is a very fun way to exercise.
Totally.
Oh, so where did you get inspiration for club swinging, and do you have a favorite club swinger?
Well, like I mentioned, Dr. Ed Thomas, to me, you know, I mean, I've studied a lot of his videos and material, never had the chance to train with him. He was one that sort of like got me interested in the clubs. There's been more. A guy in England called Mike Simpsons, I had a bit of contact with him, we talked back and forth. I actually bought his books and DVDs back in 2009 maybe, or something like that. And then, yeah, a lot of stuff, you know, a lot of people. There's no particular one that I follow or anything like that, but I draw inspiration from a lot of different sources.
Yeah. And you too?
See, my inspiration's a little bit limited because, I mean, I'm always looking at this guy. I mean, I have to look at this guy every day. But I would say that the people that inspire me when we look at social medias are the people that are trying to learn the techniques, and they're spreading the techniques. Those are the people that I'm inspired by, the people that also our DNA is about getting it out there, getting more people to try, that kind of thing. and the people that are really making an effort to include different diverse groups, I think that's top dollar.
Yeah, I also think so. What kind of development do you see for the top swimming community?
We think it's going to grow. I mean, we're trying to spread out, come out of the fitness aspect of Indian clubs, making it into, again, a playful thing, introduce a different kind of population, the kids, older people.
Yeah, we've got contact with people pretty much all over the world, and there's a lot of things that indicate that club swinging and this type of mobility is the same place where kettlebell was in 2009.
Yeah.
So let's hope that people realize that this world's oldest training techniques are really cool, really fun, and you get a lot out of it. So
we're hoping it to grow.
Yeah.
Grow strong.
Because we know it helps.
Yeah, it does. And also you've had some interesting projects also. Would you like to talk a little bit about the projects that you have done with
Yeah, with the Parkinson's, for example.
Yeah.
So we had a great study group where we trained with them over a 6 weeks period. They were tested by physiotherapists, followed by nurses, and so on like that. And they basically had to do 10 exercises for 1 minute each. So 10 minutes of exercise a day over the 6 weeks. And they had great benefits from swinging the Indian clubs. A lot of it was to help with their balance and their proprioception. They also improved their posture. They could reach top shelves and stuff like that. So really positive feedback. Yeah. The kids have also worked with impaired or learning disability people. That was also very interesting.
100 people at one time. Wow. There was a really cool thing. We have a large group of swimmers in the United States. It's altitude performance swimming, where just all these circles, their coach saw it instantly. He says, this is everything that we do in the pool when we're swimming. Maximum reach, fluid movement in the shoulders. They're totally hooked on it. This is completely unharmful when they take it in the pool. They fill it up with the pool water, so if it does open up, it's pool water, right? It's plastic, so it doesn't damage the tile. So that was a really cool project, and it's going strong. Yep. So
we got some, you know, if you want to learn more, check out what we're up to on the website. Is what I would say. Don't want to contact too much.
Emelisa, and she'll get you connected to us.
So today we're going to do a lot of swinging. Could you please explain a little bit more about the workshop today that we're going to do? I'm very much looking forward to it.
Sure. So we got invited by Kama here at Fax Laudplas to come and do a big intro workshop for the people in the community. Yeah. So we're expecting somewhere about 50 to 60. If it's raining, probably more around 50.
Oh, then we'll just be swinging in the rain.
But we've planned 2 hours of workshops. So the first hour we're going to work with 2 clubs and light clubs, and we're going to go through the basic patterns of Indian clubs, but at a level where everybody can follow. Do a bit of like choreography type of style, routine, and then the second part we're going to do a single club training. So inspired by the Kalakatai, the Tamil kind of moves and modern moves with bodyweight exercise. So it's going to be a lot more physical interval kind of training, and see how you can integrate it in your own training from day to day.
It's going to be an amazing day, I feel.
Totally going to be great.
Yeah, yes. So thank you so much for letting me interview you. Social media, where can we contact you? Where can we reach you?
All over the place.
Yeah. Look up Thierry and Ron Swinger Club. No, just kidding. www.heroicsport.com. Yeah. And we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, we're on LinkedIn.
Good.
Facebook. Yeah.
You'll find us.
Yeah.
If you want to find us, you'll find us. So
if you haven't checked out their YouTube, go do it now.
The Palavandal by Heroic Sport. This little guy right here on a soda pop bottle. It's just that easy.
Thank you very
Let's go and
much.
swing, Emma.
Let's go and swing.
Yeah.
Yay!
Woo!
show you these cups. Ron made them, and I mean they're just so super cool. The weight is perfect and the handle is perfect, and they just fly through the air.
Made of pine?
Yeah.
This is also
Made of
for you,
pine.
If you like some.
And the weight?
I'm unsure about the weight.
I think it says in the bottom of it.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's 850.
Yeah, 850 grams.
So
A little bit low kilo.
I might have to contact Ron very soon and have a piece of these.
People might have jobs.
Posts that they took out, they put in steel,
Okay.
and I know a lot of the carpenters in the area. So
I'm also trying out this. This one is empty. It's the XL Palavandal. It weighs 2 kilos, and this one is filled. I think it weighs 17 kilos, and it's super heavy. And I really like it.
Så vi kommer i gang. Og
we are wrapping up the workshop, and it was great fun. We had thunder, we had rain, so we had to escape the field to go over here instead. And well, yes, you can see the thunder. So I'm here with Kalma and Thierry now. Kalma, you raced the seminar?
Yes, I did. I have been inspired by Thierry for a while because I used to do the kettlebells. I still do a bit. And then I noticed suddenly Thierry were talking about palavandals and even pickup training, and I got very inspired, and I googled it and followed some of the videos and said, I have to buy those, I have to try that. And then I use it for my classes, and they love it. Yeah.
nice to hear.
And some of the students today, they are from my classes, but also some of the participants today are completely new. They never tried it before.
They did very good.
Yes, I think so. Yes.
So thank you very much for arranging this. So thank you so much for having 2 places sweets over here in Denmark.
All good. You're welcome anytime. You know, bring the rain again next time you come.
Yes, of course, rainy weather every day. So
We managed, and thank you for finding this spot.
Yeah,
Yes. So we could continue.
it's all good. And we're looking forward to hear more about their experience.
Yes.
And if we come to your classes now.
Maybe. Yeah, very like.
Well, thanks, Annalisa, for having us on your channel. It's been awesome. So we'll carry on from there.
Of course we will.
Okay.
So, see you, Thierry.
See you in Sweden or Denmark.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Ha det bra.
With the sunglasses and the whole.
You run the show.
Okay.
This is your moment.
Oh, this is my moment. That's good. That's good.
So yes, go. I have been filming all the time.
You've been filming all the time. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
So
Oh my
Okay,
God.
just let it run.
We're on.
Let it run.
Run.
Roll.
That's good.
We're good. Now we're just like
Yeah. Okay.
falling down to earth. And You run the show.
And I thought,
Okay. Oh, just climb on it.
oh well then I need the coffee break sign.
Yeah, you should be holding the coffee break sign.